Hello, everyone. Before we get started today, I wanted to let you know, especially if you are one of my loyal listeners that is looking for a little bit more, I've created a paid subscription option for the podcast for 99 pence per month. On top of this being ad-free and just purely being the essence of the episodes, I will be doing bonus episodes, some personal update episodes, and we'll also include any information, invites into any virtual workshops or online things that I do in the future. So if you fancy it, check out the show notes below with the link and enjoy the show. Hello, everyone. Today's episode is sponsored by Athletic Greens. Athletic Greens has a product I use literally every day. I started taking AG1 because I was struggling to fit in time for my health. I wanted to improve my energy levels and look after my health in the long term. So what is this stuff? With one scoop of AG1, you're absorbing 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food-sourced superfoods, probiotics, and adaptogens to help you start your day right. This special blend of ingredients supports your gut health, your nervous system, your immune system, your energy, recovery, focus, and aging. All the things. Now, I take AG1 first thing in the morning. It gives me that fresh feeling. It gives me that energy to set me up for the day. And it's really simple to consume. It gives me the peace of mind that I'm looking after my immune system and my health every day, and really convenient to fit into your lifestyle. I can take it first thing in the morning. I can take it once I arrive at work or when I'm traveling. It supports a busy lifestyle where it's really easy to consume. It supports my sleep quality and my recovery, as well as helping me keep good focus and have mental clarity around other projects like this podcast. And AG1 is a small micro habit with big benefits, just like some of the other things I talk about on this podcast. It's one small thing that you can do every single day to take great care of yourself. And Athletic Greens has over 7,000 five-star reviews and is trusted by leading health experts such as Tim Ferriss and Michael Gervais. Right now, it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition. It's just one scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. No need for a million different pills and supplements to look out for your health. To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/emerging. Again, that is athleticgreens.com/emerging to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance. Hello everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Self-Improvement Project. I hope you are all well. Thank you if you have written to me recently. It's thoroughly enjoyable to read through people's stories, how unique and different they all are, but it all always comes back to the same things, that a lot of it is in our heads and it's within us that we need to work on. So if you've been writing to me about that, then you're already on your way, which is great. Today's episode is called Find Better Happiness. Now, happiness is a very broad topic. There's a lot of unknowns about it. There's a lot of we think we know what it is, but we don't. And is it really what it's all hyped up to be? And I know I will have done episodes on it previously, as well as topics that are very similar to it. And I think it's important here that we have an open mind about happiness and how we view it, how it impacts our lives, what makes us individually happy. I think by this point, though, we all know that happiness isn't material. It doesn't come from material goods or materialism or consumerism. You will have heard in recent years around the cliches of creating memories and spending money on experiences as opposed to things. And as much as this is true, are we just trying to find another form of happiness or another excuse to make ourselves happy? When we buy things that are material, we're escaping. When we create memories or spend money on experiences, we're still escaping. I think the bigger question here is, what is happiness when we're not trying to escape? There's a deeper level to this whole concept in the day-to-day of how we ought to live. Let's be honest, listening to this right now and doing it right now, every single one of us wants to be happier. It's pretty wild that there is yet to be discovered law of happiness, like the law of gravity or the law of physics. There is not a law of happiness. Lots of people have done lots of great work to try and discover more about happiness, but the fact that it's not universal yet is quite mind-blowing. Are we too quick to label what happiness is, therefore giving it a bit of a false pretense? Or are we, as individuals, too genetically different to simply have one rule or one law that exists? And that is what inspired the title of this episode, Better Happiness, instead of True or Eternal Happiness. What defines happiness for me may be different for you. The things I share on this podcast are a bit less mainstream, a little bit less trendy or related to current trends, and perhaps more introspective. Neither are right or wrong, but let's hone in on the question for you. What is better happiness for you? What phase of life are you in? Timing can be such a huge factor when questioning happiness. You might be towards the end of college or university, towards your first job. You might be in a relationship that is making you really happy. You might have a hobby or a skill that you're working towards mastering that is bringing you a lot of joy. When you're younger, going out socializing and partying with your friends makes you happy. When you're a bit older and an adult with a job and you've got kids, that makes you happy. But the reverse wouldn't. So it's important here to assess what your better happiness means. You might already be working hard towards it. You might be aware of what makes you happy, and like I say, you're working your way towards that. You're in the right direction, and you just need to tweak a few things whilst maintaining and sticking to your core values and your core beliefs. Or you might be in a phase of flux where you need a complete overhaul of your life and your lifestyle and awareness of your priorities to be able to properly embrace the things that truly matter to you. Happiness, we feel, is an end goal. We feel it's a bit of an achievement that we reach, but it never is. Lifestyle and happiness go hand in hand and always require slight tweaking. For instance, I'm trying to increase my exercise at the moment because I know that will make me happier, but that is a small tweak to my life that I am doing. It's not the one answer to every problem, but it's increasing my happiness at the time and moment that I am in, and it's what I need right now. It's important to stop playing everyone else's games, to stop observing what other people are doing. Ironic that I just talked about what I'm doing, and you'll probably think, oh, I need to do more exercise, but you don't. Maybe you do, but maybe you don't. Figure out your own happiness. Figure out what brings you joy, and at this moment in your life, what is going to bring you better happiness at this moment in time. Like I said earlier, everyone is trying to be happy, not just you. So by copying other people to try and make yourself happy, that's not going to help you. There's 3 areas that I want to touch on here that will help guide you, potentially as a start point, but also maybe give you a bit of a helping hand in the moment that you are in, whether you are working towards it, whether you need to start from here, whether you need to tweak some things. All of these things will be helpful. So let's start with gratitude. That's the first thing. What are you truly grateful for in your life? Do you spend enough time doing or being with that thing? That's the first area to help guide you towards better happiness. That gratitude. It's very grounding, it's very humbling, but it's significant because there will be things that you're taking for granted right now. The second area is holistically yourself. Are you looking after yourself? Your health, your body, your mind. Do you have enough you time? Time to reflect, time to pause, time to spend with yourself. Are you exercising and sleeping enough? Are you giving too much of yourself to others, which is then hindering on yourself? Therefore, you're not able to give your best self to the world. Are you looking after your diet and what you're eating? Are you drinking enough water, etc.? That's the second part. And the third area is... Sorry, I just sneezed. The third area, the third part, is, are you truly living? Are you learning new things and challenging yourself enough? Are you getting enough stimulation and engagement out of life? Are you in a job that you've been in for so long that you can do on autopilot, but that is not serving your happiness? Are you traveling to new places that you've never been before, experiencing new things? Are you simply mixing up your routine day to day? Are you mastering hobbies and skills that will evolve you and feed your curiosities that you have right now? And those are my 3 areas for better happiness for you. Gratitude, looking after yourself, truly living. These things will feed the concept of better happiness, but won't feed true happiness. True happiness, as I alluded to at the start, is a myth. There will be times in your life where you feel happy and elated. However, life does not continue along that endless pleasure. Mark Manson, the author, eloquently put it, we always end up feeling 7 out of 10 anyway. You can have extreme highs, extreme lows, but you will always calibrate back to 7 out of 10. So let's just make sure that you know what happiness is to you when you're at a 7 out of 10. And that's us, guys. Thank you very much for listening. Let me know what you think of the episode. Let me know what a better happiness is to you. Is there something that I've not mentioned here that you find useful that could potentially help other people if they knew about it? Let me know. I would love to share it or talk about it more. Otherwise, I will see you all next time. Cheers. Hey guys, me again. I hope you enjoyed that episode. And if you're not ready for the Becoming Unstuck in 30 Days self-led course quite yet, why don't you try my free ebook I created? 5 simple steps to improve yourself and your life. I made this during the very first lockdown of the pandemic in the early days of the Self-Improvement Project. It's a quick go-to when you're feeling unsure what to work on when improving yourself or your lifestyle. And the great starting point if you're trying to figure out how to live a more fulfilling and simple life. The link for this will be in the show notes for you. Have a good one.